India are without the real game changer they believe in. Australia are without their serial winner captain. Pakistan and England have lost new stars they could have been pinning their hopes on. But don't worry, the Champions Trophy isn't going to be short on fire starters, impact makers and game changers. Here's our pick of one from each side. India, who finally don't enter an ICC event with the weight of a long wait to win one of these. They had a fair few game changers in that final they won in Barbados 8 months ago, but the one we're picking can't be this one. It's not this one, and no, not him either. Instead, it's the guy who walked out at number 5 with the score reading 34 for 3 and smashed 47 of 31. Different formats, yes. But there's all the indication that we may see a lot more of Axar Patel up the order as India try to split their right-hand heavy batting lineup. And why not? He enjoys his batting, he takes on spin better than many, and it's not like he won't have his role to play with the ball. Able ally to Jadeja, potential candidate for a bowl in the first 10 overs. Every bit and piece of this left-handed spin bowling all-rounder will come handy to India. From India's game changer to the man who's made a living on changing games against India. Yes, we move to Australia, and who else but Travis Head? His big game, big stage prowess is, well, fabled. But his consistency in this format has been stunning. Since his ODI comeback in March 2022, Head averages nearly 60 while striking at over 120. Among 56 batters with 1,000+ runs in this period, only Shubman Gill has a higher average and only Klaasen has a better strike rate. In an Australian side much depleted by absentees, Head holds the key. Oh, and don't be surprised to see him rolling an arm over as well every now and then. Over now to Australia's biggest rivals in the group stage. No, not England. Not South Africa either. Of course it's Afghanistan. Have you forgotten the last 2 meetings between these two teams? Much like Australia, Afghanistan's game changer too comes right at the top of the order. Rahmanullah Gurbaz. He's yet to play 50 games, but Gurbaz has become a mainstay for Afghanistan. 8 ODI hundreds, 5 of them in the last 2 years. Runs at the ODI World Cup. More runs than anyone at the T20 World Cup. And while Afghanistan's biggest asset might be their spin, they rely heavily on their opening pair. Their hopes of another headline-grabbing act will hinge on how Gurbaz fares. First up for Afghanistan will be the side destined to make the semis and even the finals of late. South Africa are still desperate to put that running choke behind them. And they came so close 8 months back. If they had one hand on the T20 World Cup, that hand belonged to Klaasen. And it's not just the shortest format that he's dangerous in. In ODIs since the start of 2023, Klaasen has been averaging 51.78. Amazing, but guess what? His strike rate? 136.42. No batter with 500+ runs in the format in this period scores faster. He's scary. He's seething. Watch out for Klaasen. What about the hosts? It looked like they had a new game changer in town at the top of the order, the way Saim Ayub started his ODI career last year. But he's injured. And in true Pakistan style, the replacement is someone who was issued a show-cause notice by the PCB 4 months ago. Fakhar Zaman is back, playing ODIs for the first time since the 2023 World Cup. Despite the ins and outs, he is among Pakistan's best batters in the format in the last 3 years. He marked his return with a very Fakhar 84 of 69 against New Zealand, and you might remember what he did the last time he or anyone played a Champions Trophy game. But before they get to Pakistan, India have to tackle Bangladesh. Bangladesh, who are without Shakib Al Hasan at a major tournament for the first time in pretty much forever, but they do have a spin bowling all-rounder proving to be of immense value. Mehdi Hasan Miraz. Mehdi's batting average has soared from 15 till the end of 2021 to 33.5 since the start of 2022. He's hit 200s and 550s in this period. One of those hundreds came from 69 for 6 in a series-winning effort against India, no less. And it's not like it's come at the cost of his bowling. Mehdi had 55 wickets from 51 innings till 2021. He has 55 from 49 innings since 2022. Say it softly. Mehdi is Bangladesh's best bet to fill a Shakib-sized void. Did you know Kane Williamson hasn't fallen for a single-digit score in ODI since January 2019? You heard right. Yes, he's had his injuries and he's been away, but that's still more than 30 innings. And he's averaging over 60, the most for any of the 100-plus batters with 1,000-plus runs in ODIs since 2019. I know what you're thinking. Strike rate, right? Here's the thing. In a format which is now so forgotten, not just to its viewers but also to its players, you could well find there is still room for the good old-fashioned accumulator. And there's probably no one who'll come close to Williamson on that count. By the way, he did hit a 72-ball 100 in the tune-up tri-series ahead of the Champions Trophy. Just saying. And finally, to Williamson's favourite team in the whole wide world, England. Not much has gone right for England in white ball cricket in the last couple of years. The one thing that has? Ben Duckett. Offered a new lease of white ball life in 2023 following his red ball exploits, and in no small part owed to England's ODI World Cup fiasco, Duckett has actually been thriving. He's been rapid and he's been consistent. A combination England are crying out for as baseball meets white ball.